Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my lineup for the year of 2021. I'm pretty excited. I've already started diving in and setting up some of these planners. I'm so excited to use all the planners that I've come up with. So for my lineup, I have them pretty much divided into my core planners and just extra planners that I may use on an as needed basis, or things to do with my shop or something like that. So I will save my core planners for last because I think I'm going to do at least a flip through of my catch-all and how I've set it up. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start with the not as important planners. So starting up in this really beautiful Simply Gilded cover is my passion planner Undated Daily. I've been using the same daily planner for pretty much the whole year. This is going to be my on-the-go planner for when I leave the house. If I'm leaving the house and I have a full day of errands to run or things to do, or I'm just going to be away from my main catch-all all day, I will be using this since it is a more portable version of my catch-all. And you just have your pockets and all that stuff if I need to slide anything extra in there, like some cash envelopes or notes or bills or whatever. And I'll just be using this to mark throughout my day. The great thing about this planner is that it is undated, and I also did buy 4 undated dailies a while ago, some months ago. So I think I'll be good on the undated dailies for the whole year 2021. So yeah, whenever I'm leaving the house and I don't really want to bring any of my bigger planners with me, I will have my passion planner Undated Daily for that purpose. And I just kind of use it as is and all that stuff, just kind of decorate it a little bit. Nothing special, but yeah, that is going to be. And I also have the little notepad that came with the same sub box that the cover came in, so I just have that for extras. I don't have any specific way I intend to use that, but it's there. So that's going to be my catch-all planner. Now, these two planners, I kind of spoke on the idea of how I would be using these planners briefly when I hauled this planner, the Erin Condren Softbound planner. But I have a shop, a sticker shop that I've been feeling pretty good about this year when it comes to stickers and all that stuff. The kind of stickers I sell are mostly character stickers and little watercolor stickers and scripts and things. So I feel a lot of the times when it comes to trying to promote and market and advertise my planners, I think it's best to show my stickers in use on a weekly spread that's been filled out, an after the pen spread. The thing about it is I don't like sharing all my stuff on the internet. In my catch-all planner primarily is where I tend to use the most of my stickers, but because I journal so much and I'm not that comfortable with sharing that on the internet and all that stuff. So I'm using these two planners as a way to kind of streamline my actual plans, into a more internet friendly version. So in my happy planner, there's I can pretty much flip through it. If I wanted to go through and do a flip through of my planner and just show you all my spreads and how I use my stickers, and if I need to take photos and stuff for Instagram or for my blog or whatever, so far this is my favorite spread. But if I need to do anything for marketing purposes in order to promote my shop or add them to listings or something, I have this planner that I can just flip through. And the thing about these two planners is that technically they are all my plans, but I've just, like I said, I've simplified them into a version that I feel most comfortable sharing on the internet. So this is a happy planner that I was supposed to be using for fitness and wellness, but you know, that didn't last. But it was the soft geode planner, and y'all, I just love this design so much. Like I really didn't want this planner to go to waste, so I started the idea of, I'm calling them my shop prop planners. So that's basically the use for them. They're basically just like my secondary and tertiary catch-all planners. So in a way, I kind of like the idea of doing this, because a lot of times, you know, what I do in my original catch-all planner is not always pretty, but I kind of like the idea of being able to go back and like revise all my plans and make them pretty. So it's kind of like I have, like, these are my catch-all planners and everything, but you know, they're not the first planner that I go to. Like, I don't do all of my planning in here. I will be doing all of my planning in my main catch-all, but this is just like after the week, like kind of like a back plan kind of thing. That's what these planners will be for, but they will be mostly for marketing purposes. So I have that in my my happy planner, and then I've also started kind of setting up the Erin Condren Softbound planner, even though it will have the same purpose, but this one starts in January, so I've kind of already been like doing stickers and all that stuff. But like, I kind of wanted to do a vision board. Like, I kind of wanted to set it up like it was going to be my catch-all planner. And then like I went through and like used some stickers to mark like paydays and PTO days I want to take off and all that stuff. For the 12 boxes, this was something that I did in in the last hardbound planner I had. I think it was like the painted petal version. But in that planner, I used the 12 boxes. I was primarily using that one for like chore lists. Like, I had like Monday through Sunday, and then like daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. And I used that primarily for chores. But for this one, this is more of like an ideal schedule, like a routine tracker. So like, I have my color code up here. Purple is for home and chores. Pink is for personal care, and blue is for business. So this is just kind of like my ideal schedule of things that I would like to do every day, on specific days, weekly, and all that jazz. So that is kind of what that is looking for. And then this page, I believe I'm just going to do like monthly memory planning, because I do that in my catch-all planner. Again, I want this to be like a simplified version of my actual catch-all that I share on the internet. So this will be what I do for monthly memory planning, collaging, and all that stuff. I went ahead and like set up the monthly, which is pretty cute. I just used like some washi, some stickers, you know, simply gilded some of my stickers, and primarily, you know, that's what this is for, to show how like I can, you know, show how my stickers look in a spread, in a planner that other people might be using. So there's that. I set up the dashboard page. Again, it's equivalent to how I'm using my actual planner, with having a page for my master task list separated into personal and business affairs. I have a to buy section of things that I need to get throughout the month that I could easily forget about. And then this is like looking to next month, like things that will be happening next month that I need to keep track of. And these are for my main priorities, and this is the section for project planning, like if I need to do stuff around the house or just things in general. So that's what that is for. And then after that, you kind of just hop into your weekly spreads, and you know, I'll start filling all that stuff out when I get to it. So those are pretty much my my extra planners, I guess you could say. So that is the lineup there. And now 10 minutes. Can we do this video in under 10 minutes? I don't think so, because I have a lot I have a lot to share in this planner, so stay tuned for that one. But we'll go ahead and get into my core planners. So starting off, we're rolling with the Powersheets that I have already started filling out. So you know how I feel about that. We ain't doing all that. But this will be my goal planner. And all that jazz. I'm still in the process of like completing my Powersheets prep work. I'm getting to the place where I'm starting to like fill out my goals and everything, but I've kind of already started setting up the month. The only reason I did start setting up January is because I needed to write down all my bills on the monthly calendar, so that's why you're not seeing that. But yeah, I've already kind of set it up. I'm ready for the year. I've got my fresh goals in hand, and yeah, this is going to be my goal setting planner. Okay, so next up we have my Erin Condren monthly planner that I will be using for my blog and YouTube and social media planning. I have a whole entire setup video of how I use this planner. Nothing has really changed from that, so if you want to see like how it's set up, because I've been fully using it since then, I'll try to make sure I link that video so that you can go check it out. But yeah, this is going to be for content planning and all that. And there's my goal planner. So that's what, 5 planners. Hopefully we're like we're running through this little lineup here. And this is my golden coil planner, y'all. So I had this rose gold cover. I found it in a box with all my other old planner supplies, and I just wrapped up my golden coil planner. And y'all, the only reason this doesn't have like a setup video is because I've been setting up this planner in like bits and pieces, like I don't know, just for like the past few weeks, the past month, I guess. I've just been having like a lot of anxiety and just stuff like that. And I'm so glad I got this planner when I did, because I just kind of went crazy with all the decorating and all that stuff. And even though it's not completely done, like I'm still setting it up little by little, I just figure, stop wasting time. It's never going to be perfect. Just get on here and show it, and the rest will be history. So, are you ready? Are you ready? This is my little golden coil planner. This is going to be my catch-all planner for the year of 2021. And I have a lot of ideas for this planner that I'm going to share with you. I don't know if I should like spend this time going through and like sharing all the details of how I set it up, especially since I didn't do it with like the other planners. But this one is the one I was just the most excited about doing and setting up. Like, look, I've even coordinated my sticker book for the new year. I'm going to be using this sticker book that came out of the another Simply Gilded sub box, and I've already like started putting my stickers in there. It's like I'm ready for next year. When it comes to my catch-all planner, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm there. So I did go ahead and get like some planner charms, and you know what, I'll come back to this because I have an idea with this whole little planner charm thing. But a lot of this, I'm on this thing of trying to use up a lot of my planner supplies and goodies and all the stuff that I've accumulated over the year, which is mostly Simply Gilded stuff. So like this little backdrop here is just some cardstock paper that I cut down and I like pushed into it, because as you can see, the actual background of this is blue, and I have no idea why they went with such a bold blue with this dainty rose gold cover, but whatever, that's beside the point. I added in some cardstock paper to try to kind of like ignore that. But I have like this journaling card that came from I got it from a Simply Gilded grab box, but I'm pretty sure this was part of a sub box. I just don't know which one it was. I have some paper clips here, most of which are from, this one is from Simply Gilded. This one was a freebie paper clip that I got with this order. And, you know, I just have like my Simply Gilded stickers in here. I got Jasper in the back. I got my Simply Gilded washi card. This was a die cut that I got from an Etsy shop from Bright Bat Designs. This was just like a cutout from a magazine that I identified with that quote so much I had to put it in there. And then these little butterfly die cuts, I didn't like peel them off and stick them in there. Everything in here is like washi taped down. Like it is just washi taped down. Like I just took a piece of washi tape, rolled it up and stuck it in the bag and then stuck it on there, you know, to secure it. So I did the same thing with these little butterfly die cuts, and I just kind of put them everywhere. So it kind of looks like they're flying out the pocket, and you know, it gives it like this kind of 3D effect that I thought was pretty cool. This is a magnet, obviously from Simply Gilded here. And then I got these charms. This one specifically is from an Etsy shop. This one is from FunPaperCrafts. And then this one, like, this one was like a charm shop. This one is like a Tree of Life charm. I got this one because I feel like it's going to go with the word that I choose for the year of 2021, which I'm pretty sure I'm just set on blossom being my word of the year. I mean, I'm not done with my power sheets. I'm not through with my prep work, so it's not written in stone, but I think I'm pretty like internally convinced that my word for next year is just going to be blossom. So I chose the Tree of Life charm to kind of mimic that, and once I fully decide on it, I'm going to get some more charms, which brings me to the idea that I have. Okay, so I'm always, especially on my blog, like if you've read a handful of my blog posts, you know that I like planning with positivity in my planners. Like creating a positive atmosphere in my planner is just very important to me because, you know, I'm always I'm always exaggerating my anxiety, you know, and getting down on myself. So I like to just have a space that's just promoting a lot of optimism and a lot of happiness back to me. Now to me it's not cliche because the way I put it together, it's just a way that I know will make me happy and make me want to interact with it and make me love using it. And so far it's been working. Like we still got 2 weeks left to January and I cannot keep my hands out of this planner. So apparently it's working for me. But I had an idea with like planner charms. Okay, so I kind of wanted to kind of make this coil thing like a charm bracelet. It might be like overdoing it, but I've always loved like charm bracelets as a kid, and I never really got to like do charm bracelets the way I wanted to because, you know, for one thing, I'm a kid, I don't have a job, so I'm not paying for it. And I never really kept up with it and all that stuff. But I think at heart, I am a bit of a collector. I like to collect things and to have things to look back on and, you know, to be able to pinpoint like, oh, I got this when I, you know, some special event or when I traveled somewhere or when I met someone, or I like having like memorabilia like that. Is that the word? Memorabilia? I don't know. But I kind of wanted to incorporate that aspect into my planners since I know I like to create my planners, at least a lot of my planners, to keep them. You know, I like to go back to them. They become keepsakes for me. So my idea with this planner was to kind of like, you know, turn it into a charm bracelet, turn its coil into a charm bracelet. Now, if I was using this and like constantly flipping the planner back on it, you know, back on itself, I don't think this would work because the coils would get in the way of me folding it back on itself. But since I just open it and I lay it flat and there's hardly ever a reason for me to flip it on its back, I thought for me that this idea would be pretty cool. And you know, just be able to like buy a charm for like significant events or whatever throughout the year, so that when the year is done, I have like a whole coil full of planner charms that remind me of like all of the best highlights from 2021. That's my idea. Am I gonna stick with it? I don't know. But that was the idea. I got this dragonfly charm mainly just to go with the whole aesthetic with like this ethereal butterfly garden. But well, I guess I'll show you the back real quick because the back kind of coincides, you know, with the rest of it. I left no page unturned. So in the back I have some more journaling cards. I washi taped down some more stickers. This was clip art from Digital Artsi. I used to buy her clip art a lot, like years ago. So I was on my computer going through my Dropbox and I saw that I still had some of these, you know, a lot of her clip art left. So I just kind of like printed my own versions and used them as die cuts in this setup. And of course, like these stickers, you know, they're from my shop. They're little designs that I created. These watercolor stickers in the back are also something I created. And of course, I just like washi taped a little butterfly on it. I have this little Simply Gilded pen that came from the first class sub box. And as you can see, like in the back, I've already started like setting up this planner. So this is a fold out, but y'all haven't even seen it. So bam. So here we go. Here is the opening. See, this is where I spent all my time, and I kind of wish that I would have done this setup, you know, on camera so you could have seen it. But I don't know. I feel like I was just in my creative peak off camera. I was just having so much fun like putting this together. So I have just a whole bunch of like hodgepodge of different things going on here. This is some more clip art from Digital Artsi, but I just like added the script like live in the present. Once my word of the year is confirmed, I'm going to print it out or maybe get a decal of it. I don't know yet, but I'm going to put my word of the year across here. This is my little vision board. You know, it's kind of like decked out a little bit. So it's like my vision board, and then it's like goals, and then it's just like other stuff that makes me happy and all that stuff. Like I just tried to put in a lot of stuff that I, you know, in a way that's like goals for me. Like her pictures, I don't know who this is, I just kind of ripped it out of a magazine, but I like her atmosphere, like her aesthetic, her happiness. I like her vibe, you know. That's kind of what I'm aiming for like this year. And then I just like kind of put together like different styles, different personalities, different, you know, different auras that they give off that I kind of want to embody for the year of 2021. Or, you know, work towards. And then here, this is something from the Powersheets that I put together, my go-to meals, because that's we'll get to that. But I want to do more meal planning like each weekly. So I figured that if I put the meal planning in a section that, you know, already is about like positivity and helping me, you know, get into a better, more optimistic mindset, you know, I'll always like flip to it because I love flipping to this thing. I love like flipping through it and all this stuff. Like in the back I have like the Powersheets card. I had like a little poem here that I wrote years ago that I just love, that always makes me smile. And it's just, I decided to like print it out and you know, stick it in my planner just so that I can go back and read it every now and then, like when I need a little pick-me-up, just something to smile at. So that's what's back there. That's my little chunky vision board, and it's not done. Like, I'm still going to, I still got to finish it, but when I'm done, like, going through my yearly goals and my power sheets, I'm actually going to put my 2021 goals right here. Probably just going to put them on, do it on the computer, print them out, and then, like, stick them on here and just kind of decorate around it so that when I open it, you know, I might move my meals to like this side or something, and then I'll always have like my goals in the forefront in this really cute little atmosphere, you know. And then over here we have my title page. This was the phrase that I got to go with my golden coil planner. But since I covered it up with this really cute cardstock that was actually packaging that came with this die cut, I just went ahead and put that phrase that I had right there. And then like, this is my character, these stickers, all these little things is actually a specialty. I just gave y'all a sneak peek without even realizing it. But I created, it's not a sticker kit. Well, it is a sticker kit, but it's not like the traditional sticker kit. I'll get into that later. I'll get into it later. But like, it's a planner deco kit, and this is just like the design that I came up with. So there's your little sneak peek on that. I have some wonton and a million die cuts up in here, some more simply gilded washi, and I really did the thing. So I went ahead and just like really set up my planner. I'm doing my year at a glance. I'm just going to use it as a basics of how I did it last year, just to like write out different events, irregular bills, and other stuff that I have to keep track of, and things of that nature. I've just been using up all my die cuts, taking advantage of my little silhouette machine. I've been putting that to work for the past couple of weeks. And I'll still be using this for my socializing tracker, but I think next year I'm also going to be using this for like a last time when for things specifically like a regular cleanings, or like mowing the lawn, or like getting the lawn mowed, because I'm not mowing it. And just like things like that, so I can kind of keep track of like the maintenance of different things around the house with myself, you know, anything, you know. I also just went ahead and decorated my bucket list. I'm gonna get through and do that in a while. I think my intentions was to set up my January spreads with you all, which I still might do. This was what I was going to do with it, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I'll probably save it for something else, you know, save it for another video. But yeah, I've just been doing that. And I also have some stuff in the back, somewhere in the back right here. Okay. Well, this is I'm still filming, just barely. And so this is my address page that I'm going to use mainly for like utility accounts and like other things that require passwords that I probably don't use so frequently, so I don't remember them, you know, that well. So that's what this is for. I'm not writing actual passwords in here, but it's just like hints, you know, for me, because it's too many accounts to be keeping up with. So there's that. And so I've really been getting into the kawaii journaling atmosphere. I have just really been feeling that style and that aesthetic. So I kind of had a self-imposed challenge. I did this one time in my hardbound planner, actually, that I had, my Erin Condren Undated hardbound planner. And in that planner, like, I had a challenge where I wanted to, you know, do some kind of doodle or some kind of art in each planner spread that I did. It was just my way of trying to make sure that I did some kind of art each week. So I'm not doing that challenge. That just, yeah, that was too much for me. But I did, you know, want to do something to kind of go in with the whole positivity that I was trying to add to this planner, that I want to add to this planner. So, like here, so in this layout, there's always this section, this little notes section right here, you know, that I'm trying to find a way to cover it up, because honestly, besides decorating it, I don't really use it. So my idea was to, you know, every week flip to the back, you know, flip to this page here and choose a prompt and just kind of journal in it. Now, me personally, I might like take it to an extent, and I might, you know, use this prompt and theme it for the week. Like maybe the whole theme would be about, you know, my top 10 favorite washi tapes, or like my affirmations, or my #1 goal for the year, or something. Like maybe I'll create a whole spread based around that theme and I'll just write my answers here. But at the very least, I want to make sure that I'm writing, you know, I'm answering one of these prompts in the notes section. So I feel like it would be, that would add to like the keepsake nature of this planner, to be able to like flip through each week, and not just to see like all the tasks and what I've done and everything to help push me towards my dream, but also, you know, how I'm growing and the things that I'm learning about myself. I thought I like that idea for my planner, so that's just kind of what I wanted to do here. These little pictures are just things, you know, just art that I Googled, so I can't share it. You know, you go Google it yourself and print it yourself. But if these prompts, these Kawaii journaling prompts, I am subscribed to Rainbowholic TV, and she, you know, she frequently does these like these journaling, Kawaii journaling challenges. So I just went into the Dropbox that she had under one of her Kawaii challenge videos, and I just pretty much downloaded all the prompts she had, and I went through and wrote, you know, just typed out the ones that I felt appealed more to me and that I would like to use throughout the year. So that's where I got like all the prompts, all the ideas from. I don't know. I can link you to her Dropbox, you know, to the Dropbox where I got these prompts from, or, you know, if you can see this, you can see that you can kind of like choose some that you want to do if that's something you were interested in doing. Other than that, that's all that I have for my notes pages, although I did want to set up a page for like recipes to try, since I've really been into cooking, and I just kind of wanted to have like, I guess, a recipe bucket list of things and techniques and, you know, stuff related to culinary that I wanted to give a try. And then in the very back here, yeah, we're still not done. We're still not done. In the very back here, of course, I have the pages that I'm going to be using for meal planning and also for housekeeping. So this is I don't have it with me, but this came from a paper pad that I got from the Powersheets. This was like their weekly notepad or something. This is actually pretty sticky, but these right here aren't that sticky. They're just like attached. Yeah. But this I plan on using for a weekly meal planning page. You know, Monday through Sunday, I can write down breakfast, lunch, dinners, any kind of snacks or anything, and I can write down my grocery list. If, you know, my grocery list is longer than this, you know, just flip it to the back, write it on the back side of the page, and, you know, I could easily stick this in my Passion Planner Undated daily setup and take that with me like when I go grocery shopping. And then here I also have like my home care, which this came from Coil, and as you can see, you can just kind of like you have like your kitchen, living room, bedrooms, bathrooms, hallways, closet, and others, which I will probably use for my office space, you know, to keep up with like weekly cleanings and all that stuff. And honestly, it is kind of cool that I have this planner, because I was able to incorporate my cleaning schedule. You know, as you can see, I was able to create an ideal cleaning schedule in the 12 boxes. So when I'm putting this together, I can easily refer to my catch-all planner, my secondary catch-all planner, and see like what days I designated to like clean up and, you know, do specific chores and all that stuff. So everything isn't like, you know, what am I trying to say? Cramming together and being overwhelming. So I want to say that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh no. But yeah, that is my setup. That's my golden coil. That's my golden coil planner for this year. Quick wrap up. That's the golden coil. Okay. This is the Powersheets. This is the blog and social media planner. This is a shop prop planner, and so is this. This is my on-the-go setup, and this is just a cute little sticker book. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. That's my lineup. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.